Oh, baby. I've been waiting for this one.
I know you have.
Folks, I've got to tell you a short story, and I'm not a very good storyteller, so bear with me. I got a call several months ago now from your friend and mine, Mr. Kevin Ryan. And Kevin was kind enough to say, you might be getting a call or an email from my good buddy, Laurie Williams. And I have to share my complete embarrassment that I was not more familiar at that time with who Laurie Williams was, embarrassingly. And since then, Kevin has graciously sent Laurie our way, and we have been lucky enough to get a few of his guitars now under our roof. This is the first that we've been able to show at this point, and I am excited to share this guitar. This is a very special guitar for Williams guitars, for sure, being the 30th commemorative guitar celebrating Laurie Williams' 30 years in the world of acoustic guitar lutherie. Laurie is known for his reclamation efforts in New Zealand, where he is from, and he if you're familiar with New Zealand native woods, of course, you know, the red light goes off right away. Kauri, you know, which the guitar community knows about. There are a number of other New Zealand native woods that perhaps a lot of the guitar community isn't as familiar with, and I am eager to dig into his stash, his knowledge of these woods, as well as just his obvious skill in lutherie and building instruments. So a multifaceted guy for sure, from the wood reclamation, being an amazing builder as well, amongst other things, I'm sure. But really an incredible guitar. What we're dealing with here, if we could take a look at this Hondro, this is, as I said, the 30th commemorative Tui cutaway. And boy, oh boy, we've got some details to dig into on this guitar. The top on this guitar, as I said, is a piece of wood that Laurie actually salvaged himself. This is what he refers to as old man river kauri, so truly submersion wood. And as Laurie has graciously explained to me, the tree itself was up to 2,000 years old before it landed in any kind of, you know, body of water or river. So it was a very, very old tree before, you know, becoming a river tree or a sinker, you know, specimen, so to speak. And it's hard to know exactly from that point how long this wood was actually submerged, you know, beyond that point. Of the tree actually being alive. So we know it's really, really old, and we can safely say it's really, really old. No question about it. But you can just see the incredible character and figure in this particular selection that he's chosen. Of course, you better believe, being his 30th commemorative guitar, this is no average selection. This is a top of the heap. I've got to tell you, I absolutely adore the aesthetic details on this guitar, starting from the small stuff, which I want to show you up close, is a very, very thin band of abalone shell going around the entire top there. We talk about abalone borders out there, which I love, but this is like very, very thin, very sophisticated looking, just classy, very classy looking. Very nice, effortless for sure. The rosette on this guitar, rosette on the guitar, is a piece of burled river rimu, and I hope I'm pronouncing that rimu correctly. But you can see just a lovely iridescent figured rosette there. We're going to get to the inlay stuff, I promise. We'll get there. But I want to keep showing you this ebony bridge on this guitar. back and sides, brace yourself, folks, is a absolutely frightening set of ancient cowrie. I've never seen a set that looks like this, admittedly, just with this unfreaking believable figure all throughout, unbelievable depth, and just that gorgeous golden color, just like a handful of ribbons, you know, falling off the table kind of thing. Just tons of, again, iridescence, that chatoyance in between the grain of that wood. Really cool. I guess it's time to talk about these inlays, folks. Get a close-up here for you if we could. And Jandro, pull up the listing on that, if you would. This is a particular flower vine that I am failing to remember the name of. I'm not a botanist by trade, unfortunately, so I'm just...
Is it the Cowrie burl clematis vine rosette?
Clematis. Thank you very much.
Commemorative clematis vine with Tui bird fingerboard inlay.
You got it. Thank you. So this is the clematis vine. Folks, I'm going to give you a close-up real quick here. Bear with me just a second.
Some really small detail on there. It's really cool.
It's insane.
Just keeps going.
I mean, it looks real. Like, it seriously looks real.
Yeah, and I like how the flowers on the rosette break the frame of the rosette.
Yeah, very tasteful, very artful. What Jandro was referring to a moment ago was the Tui bird that is actually on the fingerboard amongst the clematis vine there. Get up close there if we can.
Very delicate work.
Outrageous. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, we also, it keeps going, we also have a solid ancient cowrie neck. I didn't think I would ever see this in my lifetime, yet here we are, I'm holding it. Solid ancient cowrie neck on this guitar, including a beautiful veneer on the face of the headstock. We've got a continuation of that beautiful, very thin shell purfling around the face of the headstock, as well as on the face of the fingerboard. And again, that clematis vine going all the way down the fingerboard. As Jandro pointed out to us, it literally interrupts that the actual lines and purfling of that rosette, like it's kind of falling off the fingerboard onto the body of the guitar. So good, so good. Very, very cool stuff. But I got to tell you, I've been having an absolute ball getting to know just the few guitars that we have from Williams right now in our shop. I got to tell you, this one is the scary one. I've got to tell you, rightly so. Folks, you'll have to take my word for it. This is one of those guitars that the entire body feels like a pump. And it is as though you can feel, it almost like sticking your hand on a subwoofer, you can feel the bass actually pushing air. That is exactly what this whole body is doing, is just radiating that force out of it. Wow. Andro?
Matt?
Tell me everything.
I'll take it.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's a showstopper.
Folks, as easy as that, we have arrived at the end. And boy, this was a fun one. Andro, I got to know, as we always do, we need to know from the folks in the chat what was speaking to them, if anything, off the wall this week. But first, what was speaking to you, Andro?
I thought I was gonna leave it at the Jewett, and then you whipped this thing out, and now I can't decide. But I'm gonna have to go with the Williams, the showstopper, baby. That's
I wouldn't be mad at you.
yeah.
I wouldn't be mad, man.
With the Jewett is my very close second. What about you?
I think I might be right there with you,
Yeah.
honestly.